Hey, I'm Brian. When preparing your help content for Finn, it's very important to use simple language and avoid ambiguity. When drafting your content, use simple everyday language that is easily understood. Don't try to show off your vocabulary. The last thing you want is for customers to have to pull out their dictionary while chatting with Finn. You can see an example of overly complex language on the left here, while on the right there's a version that is much easier to read and understand. Remember that Finn is based on a language model, so you want to equip it with the clearest language possible. As for removing ambiguity from your content then, this is all about adding enough detail so that nothing is uncertain or left open to interpretation. You can do this by clarifying and being explicit. Let's look at an example. On the left, this article talks about providing users with a seamless experience. The word users could mean a few different things here. That's why it's better to be specific and state exactly what the term means. You can see what this looks like on the right. When reviewing your help content, note any phrases that are vague or possibly open to interpretation. This also applies to internal jargon or abbreviations. It's best practice to ensure that even simple ones like FAQs, which you might assume are common knowledge, are explicitly explained to avoid possible confusion. The key with removing ambiguity from your content is to never assume the audience has existing knowledge. Leaving ambiguous statements, questions, or phrases in your help content increases the chances that Finn will give the wrong answer, make an incorrect inference, or just not answer something that it should be otherwise able to answer. Another good example of this is avoiding basic yes and no answers, like here on the left. This is a simple affirmative response to the question, but it doesn't give any real detail. You can see a better version on the right, one that adds more detail and disambiguates for the customer and for Finn. This level of detail gives Finn the context behind the answer, enabling it to provide a complete explanation to customers. Try these tips out on your own support content to increase Finn's effectiveness.